At this point, it tells us that paradise and hell exist right now. On the final day, after all accounts have been settled, one group will go to paradise and another to hell. Here we have two topics. Before moving to the second, the first is to know that paradise and hell exist right now. It is written like this in our books of creed. Paradise was prepared for the people who fear Allah. That is what it says. Not will be prepared. And hell for the unbelievers. Both are verses. Again, it says it has been prepared. Not that it will be prepared. It uses the simple future tense. For this reason, paradise exists right now. In fact, in the hadiths, in those about the night journey, the truthful ones, it is mentioned that he entered paradise. It speaks of the kiosks and palaces that he saw. When he enters hell, it describes everything that was seen there. That the Prophet, peace be upon him, saw the infernal torments. Even the hadiths in Bukhari and Muslim mention that he entered paradise. And then I entered paradise. There are hadiths that begin this way. We can find many sources in the hadiths about Ramadan, the Sahih book of Ibn Khuzaymah, and in my book about the month of Ramadan, for example, the Huras, the women of paradise, are in their kiosks, in their domes, towers, at the moment Ramadan enters. That is, these things are not imaginary. Paradise exists, and right now there are kiosks there. Within all the universes, paradise exists. In the systems Allah has created in the world, no paradise is found. How could it fit in the world? Someone will be given in the next life a garden in paradise equivalent to 60 worlds. That is, we do not mean that paradise is above and hell below the ground. I mean that the existence of paradise and hell is outside this world. Is there a verse about this? Of course. This is one of the first aspects of our creed. But unfortunately, many theologians, by saying that bodies will decay, say that paradise and hell are spiritual places. They say that at this moment there is nothing existing, that they will be established on the day of resurrection. Obviously, most of these are people whose opinions I have debated on television. Most deny the existence of the garden and the fire, of paradise and hell at this moment. Of course, this goes against Sunni belief and the Quran.